going through and choosing my May TBR. So I'm going to be reading the first chapter of all of these books, tier ranking them from best to worst, and whichever ones are in my top spots, those become my May TBR. But everybody at home is doing this also. A lot of people at home are doing their own previews. So we are going to get a ton. For those of you just joining us over on BookTube, it is indeed preview night. So we are going through about 20 books tonight to help choose my May TBR. So I'm going to give you guys a quick rundown of where we are starting off at, and then we're going to get into the 4 books that I just previewed. So here we go. This is where we are starting. Locked in for me for the month of May is Part of Your World and The Night and the Moth. Both of these are going to be book club books for May. So book club for May, the first 3 weeks we are doing Part of Your World by Abby Jimenez. The second 3 weeks we are going to be doing The Night and the Moth. That is going to be a grimdark duology. I am going to be rereading ACOTAR. So that is my reread. So if I start feeling slumpy, I got somewhere to go. And then we have Zodiac Academy 7, Assistant to the Villain, From Lukov with Love, Foxglove, Fearless, and Enchantra. These are books that I have already started and am deciding if I want to continue reading them or if I want to soft DNF. So those are what are in orange. Then during that sprint, I previewed 3 books. The first one was Wild Love. I don't know why, but this book gave me Mark Sloan vibes. If you guys have ever watched Grey's Anatomy, if you've watched all the seasons, if you liked Mark Sloan, I don't know why this cowboy romance gave me Mark Sloan vibes, but it totally did. So off of chapter 1, that's the vibe of this book. This is a billionaire romance, and he finds out that he has a daughter that he didn't know about. So this one was definitely like a really good chapter 1. It definitely hooked you right away. I definitely want to read chapter 2. So this one went very well for me. Up next, I read Funny Story. This book starts off kind of sad. We are mid-breakup. Actually, we are post-breakup. Let me rephrase. We are post-breakup, and the boy we broke up with and the girl he is now with, we are with her ex. So we are 2 exes who are dealing with the same breakup because the 2 people that we liked are with each other now. And these guys, I think we are waiting out a lease because it says that there's 108 days left, which I think is when their lease is up. So this book starts out really interesting. It's like their exes are together and they are waiting out a lease while they're together. So it starts out kind of sad, but it also had some moments where it was kind of funny. So that was first chapter vibes. Have any of you guys read Funny Story? If you have read it, please let me know. What did you rate it? Because I've heard such good things on this one. That book is amazing. It's so good. Yes, 5 stars with exclamation marks. Yes, it's so good. It was a 5-star for me. Jonathan said this is 5. Brianna gave it a 4. I have read 30 some books this year. Gave Funny Story 3 stars, 5 stars, 5 stars. That's on my TBR, 5 for sure. Awesome. 5 stars for Heather. Love it. Okay, we're going to switch gears because I forgot to ask on Wild Love. So reset your slates. What did you guys rate Wild Love for those of you who have read it? I loved Funny Story, but I DNF Book Lovers. Love it. I haven't done any Emily Henry yet. If I land this one on my list, this will be my very first. This one had Mark Sloan vibes. So billionaire who is most eligible bachelor who finds out he has a daughter he didn't know he had. That is first chapter vibes. and we're having banter with a like guy friend, which kind of gave me like that McDreamy and McSteamy vibes. 5 stars, I loved it. 5 stars, it was my first LC Silver. This will be my first LC Silver too. The word dirt was used on the first page. I would just like the record to show that this book had dirt on page 1. I'm not a dirt girl, so we'll see. I know, Marie, I know. Do you know when we are buddy reading our book? Book club book is going to be starting in May. Not the dirt. I know. And he still kept going. I'm so proud. I did. I found dirt on the first page and I did. I finished out the first chapter. Please be proud. Yes. I have problems with the outdoors, okay? All right, progress. The last one that I previewed was The Striker. Now, Anna Juan and I have a weird relationship because I loved the Twisted series, but I hated the King series. Twisted series, 2 of the books were 5 stars, 1 was a 6. I loved Twisted Games. But the King series, I'm barely getting through it. I gave the first book 3 stars. I gave the second book 3 stars. I DNF'd the third book. So this is an entirely new series. It is set in Europe. We are following a soccer team. We are following 2 guys who are rivals in the first chapter, and their rivalry costs them like a big championship game right off the bat. So we're kind of sad that we lost. And as a punishment for losing the game because they can't get along, they are being sentenced to a summer together to work on their teammanship with a ballerina. How a ballerina fits in with 2 soccer players, I just don't know. I'm just not sure. But that was the vibes for The Striker. Has anybody read this one? And if you have, what did you rate it? Cross-training like hockey? I don't know. Good night, Mackenzie. Yes. Okay, Kelsey gave this one 5 stars. I love it. Can't wait for The Defender. Okay, so we have somebody who loved this book. Hooray. Oh, Raylene gave it 5 stars. Yes. Has anyone else read The Striker? It was a 4 for me. No, Emily, I'm so sorry. Hope you feel better. I'm going to stay on though. I love it. Putting it on my TBR. Yes. Is this the book I'm reading? Well, it might be. It might make my May TBR. Okay, so tier ranking these. This is where we stand. The premise of this book sounds really cool. So far, this one's been my favorite. I love a new adult sports romance. So Striker's going here. Dirt going right at the bottom. That's where we are standing right now. So this is round 1 of preview night. I've never seen New Girl. Oh no, is that gonna... I don't know, but that's where we are. That's how I predicted it would go for you. I'm really sorry. I'm really bad at TV, you guys. Books, I'm really good. TV, I'm terrible. Do not take TV recommendations from me. Or do, if you only want to watch 3 shows. Okay, then I read a little bit more into Foxglove. This one is staying. So Foxglove is changing colors. We are keeping it. So Foxglove is turning pink. She is going to stay because I do want to finish that one in the month of May. Hooray! Yes, so Then on the list we have, starting over here, we are going Funny Story, The Striker, and Wild Love. And for those of you who are doing your own preview nights, what I want to know is what book is your number one so far. So if you are doing your own preview night at home, please let us know throughout your first preview round what book was the number one book. Mine was Funny Story. Okay, Christine has Just for the Summer. Heather has Powerless. Linda has Archer's Voice. Elise has Once Upon a Broken Heart. Kindred by Octavia Butler. Raylene's got Birthday Girl by Penelope Douglas. Yes. The Striker for Aubrey. Our Infinite Fates for Jen. Priory of the Orange Tree for Caitlin. Yes. Kelsey's got Night Shift. Ooh, Kelsey, I've never heard of that one. What genre is it? Beg, Borrow, and Steal for Annie. Oh, that is on my TBR. I love Sarah Adams. I want to read that one so bad. It's romance. Ooh, I'm going to have to look into that one. I've never heard of it. For Claire, number one was The Boy in the Striped Pajamas. And Jessica is going to be finishing Finley Donovan. Hooray! All right, you guys, what is the next 3 books that you're going to be reading? Ooh, college romance. Jenna's doing Court of Silver Flames. Love it. Here are my next 3 books that I'm going to be doing the previews for. Aubrey! No! Aubrey is previewing Pucking Around. Those of you who have been here for a while, Pucking Around was one of my very best reads of last year. It's one of my favorite books ever. It was almost the best book ever written, but she wrecked it when she added the third guy. The 4th book of ACOTAR. I'm also reading Emily Henry, Beach Read. I'm going to be reading 4th Wing, Birthday Girl, Last Tale of the Flower Bride, Last Chance Books, House of My Mother, Nothing Like the Movies, and the second Finley Donovan. Ooh. By the book, Still Beating. Oh my God, Still Beating was a 5-star for me. So good. I fell in love with Hope I haven't read. Yep, I DNF'd after the third guy. I didn't like him. Birthday Girl from Michelle and The Ritual. Oh my God, Birthday Girl's amazing. Finishing the Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes. Ooh. Shadow and Bone, Serpent in the Wings of Night. Oh, Annie, that is such a tough one. You're going to have a hard time picking between those 2. Maybe they'll both make your list. I am going to be doing the 3rd book of Magnolia Parks. I did this one on my last preview and I didn't make it. So if I like instantly remember chapter 1, I'm just going to skip ahead to chapter 2, but I really don't remember chapter 1. So I think I'm going to have to reread chapter 1. Finley Donovan, Knocks Them Unalive, and Just for the Summer. Ooh. I'm also going to be doing Practice Makes Perfect by Sarah Adams. Look how cute and tiny this is. We'll fit it into May, I think. Maybe. It could happen. And then I'm also going to be doing Heartless Hunter. Ooh. So these are my next 3. The Passion Project, Enchantra. Enchantra. Ooh. Practice Makes Perfect was so good. Reading Heartless Hunter right now. Oh, I love it. All right, we are going to get started on our next sprint. So we are going to say goodbye to BookTok or BookTube. I misspoke there. We're going to be saying goodbye to BookTube for a moment and getting into our next round up. There we go. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Preview Night. If you are on BookTube, I previewed 5 books during that sprint. So we are going to dive into those. But first, for those of you who are doing your own sprints at home, there we go. Yeah, let me know how it's going so far. So far, Archer's Voice, Zodiac 1, Flock. Oh my God, Flock is so good. And Shadow and Bone. Ooh. Welcome in. Guys, if you wouldn't mind, start. Girl, how did you do 5? Well, I'm only reading the first chapter, and some of those first chapters were really short. So that helped. That helped a lot. Make sure you guys are liking and sharing out the live tonight. The more book besties we have in here, the more recommendations we get, which is always really nice. So we are going to start by going into the books that I previewed and where those landed on the list. All right, so first up, Practice Makes Perfect by Sarah Adams. Sarah Adams is one of the funniest authors I've ever read. I read the cheat sheet by her and I loved it. This one did not disappoint. Chapter 1, I was laughing out loud. This book is hysterical. We are on the world's worst first date, and I read The Boyfriend last month, so I feel really good saying that we are on the world's most awkward first date ever. It's absolutely hysterical. No one can write comedy the way Sarah Adams can, and I instantly wanted to go over to chapter 2. This has been by far the best book that I've previewed, and it's better than some of the books I'm currently reading. So this one has shot pretty much all the way up to the top for my list. Has anybody read this one? If you've read Practice Makes Perfect, will you let me know what you guys rated it, what you thought of it, without spoilers, please? This book is amazing. I absolutely loved it. 4 stars for Heather. Yes. I recommend the cheat sheet to like everyone that I meet. I love that book, and it's the only Sarah Adams that I've read, so I'm really excited to get more into her back catalog. Annie's read this one. I love it. I have not yet read Spark of the Everflame. My husband just finished it. He gave it 4 stars. Ooh, and we're buffering. No. We don't like when that happens. And I have to be ever so careful how I move. Hello, Lana. Okay, next book I read was Magnolia Parks. This is the 3rd book in this series, so because of spoilers, I'm not going to tell you guys what the first chapter was about. But Magnolia Parks is for my Gossip Girl fans. If you are a fan of Gossip Girl and you have not yet read Magnolia Parks, you need to stop everything you're doing and put it on the list. You can literally hear Blair Waldorf's head while you're reading these books. Nate Archeron is there. Chuck is there. Little Jay is present. I mean, you have got almost the entire cast of Gossip Girl in this book, including Miss Gossip Girl herself, but a tish darker than the show. Not a lot darker, just a little itty bit. So these books are absolutely amazing, and I love them. This one was really good. I previewed the first chapter last month, and for May, I decided to read chapters 1 and 2. Definitely want to continue on with this series. I have the library books through the month of May, so this is a series that I definitely want to finish. So far, this is going to be on my series spot. Next up, I read Heartless Hunter. So this is a enemies to lovers romantasy. I believe it is young adult. You can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's young adult. So this one here, we start out really strong right out the gate. So we are a witch. Witches are being hunted. So we are trying to stay underneath the radar a little bit. The first chapter was 8 pages, so I don't have a lot to go off of, but it is fake dating, and I knew that. So because I know this book has the fake dating trope, even though I didn't get to the fake dating trope in chapter 1, you know this is up at the top of my list. Kind of toes the line to new adults. See, I love books like that. This one was also very, very good. If you guys have read Heartless Hunter, please let me know what you rated it. Heather gave this one 5 stars. Has anybody else read Heartless Hunter? It is YA, but I think it could also be new adult. I love new adult. That's my favorite genre. Oh, Mia, thanks for the gifts. Wait, fake dating is in Funny Story 2? I didn't know that. I did not know that. That funny story had a fake dating trope. Oh, yes. I love me a fake dating trope. There is nothing I like more than fake dating. It's my absolute favorite thing in the whole wide world. So, now that I know that, here is where we stand so far. Oops, that's not true because I previewed 2 other books. I also previewed A Tempest of Tea. This was Barnes & Noble's book club pick for March. Yes, for March. This is a tea shop by day and a speakeasy for vampires at night. This book sounds amazing. I believe it's new adult. I could be wrong, but I think that that's what it is. So it's a tea shop during the day. It's a speakeasy for vampires at night. It is supposed to be really funny and awesome and have lots of fantastical elements to it. This book was absolutely beautiful at Barnes & Noble. If you guys like having pretty books on your shelves, this one, even though you're seeing it in black and white, in color, it's just beautiful. So this one, because there was vampires on the first page, also ranked it very high. It's new adult. Yes. I follow the author and it's fantastic. I love vampires. I don't care what genre it is. If there are vampires, I want it. It's my favorite thing. Okay, the one book I do have a question on, and I hope we have enough people in here that someone's going to know the answer. I need to know, for the book Kiss the Villain. Kiss the Villain, it's by Rena Kent. It's the first book in a new series. I need to know if there are kindergartners in that dark romance, because the TW page has me slightly concerned. So if anyone in here has read Kiss the Villain by Rena Kent, that's what I'd like to know. Like, how many kindergartners are there? How prominent is that? Basically SA with children is what that means. I avoid that trope at all costs. Anytime I find books with SA kindergartners, I ditch it immediately. I will not even read the next page. But I don't know how prominent it is in this book. So I guess that that's what I want to know. But if no one in here has read it, that's going to be hard to know. I haven't read it, but I heard it's really dark. See, I read all of Legacy of Gods. None of those are very dark. They're like all level 1s, but they're part of a different series. I know, Mia. I might have to switch Rena Kent's. I might try the other one and see. Because no one in here, I don't think, has read it yet, and that's totally okay. Have you read When in Rome yet? No, I have not read that one yet. Have not read When in Rome. The only Sarah Adams I've read is the cheat sheet. What is it called? Kiss the Villain. So that one's iffy. I haven't read it, but I heard it's darker than God of Fury. God of Fury was really good. Like, I do understand how dark God of Fury was, but it was definitely my favorite in the series. I might just have to try it and find out. If it gets too dark, we can turn it off. That's what I did with Hunting Adeline. I was like, no. Oh, and Aubrey was going to preview that one too. See, I just don't know. I just don't know. Let's get out our whiteboard and let's get these things on the list. I also did Enchantra. You guys know I'm currently in the midst of reading this. This is how far I am in Enchantra, and I am going to continue on with reading it. When in Rome is before Practice Makes Perfect. I think they're all interconnected standalone, so I think I'm okay, Christine, but let me know if that's not true. That's the one I was gifted. I don't have the other one. And I really like it. So there's no way on earth I can put it down now. It's like so good. Okay, Mary liked Enchantress. She gave it 5 stars. You don't have to read them in order. Thank goodness. Because I can't stop after that first chapter. but some of it might not make sense. No, don't say that. Are they on KU? I don't think so. I don't think there's any Sarah Adams on KU. Does anyone know? Like, how easy is it to get When in Rome? Because I did not know that. When in Rome. How easy, hard is it going to be to get this? When in Rome is right here. And Beg, Borrow, or Steal is book 3. Okay, Kay, wait. The essay is going to be mentioned multiple times in Kiss the Villain. Okay, but is it a past thing or is it actively happening? Because if it's a past thing, I'm fine. If it's actively happening and I'm in the room, I am not fine. So that's what I have to find out. If it's like it happened before, but we like have like grown and like worked through it, kind of, sort of, then I'm good. If I'm actively in the room when it's happening, not good. And yes, I've definitely read books like that. Oh, good. It's in the past. Woohoo. Okay, then we're good. Then yes, Kiss the Villain is on my list. I will read the first chapter on my next round then. I think it's like a memory. Okay, good. Memories are fine. Actively happening, not fine. The only Sarah Adams on KU is Adult and Family. Ugh, shoot. Even on KU, it's $14. Like, ooh, that's a lot. I think we're going to roll with it. We made it to 50K likes. Thank you guys. You guys are going to have to come up with your own like goal now. It is up to you. Work with our mods. Figure out where you guys want to be for your like goal for the rest of the evening. Just start shooting out numbers and the mods will decide where they want to be at. This is all in your guys' hands now. I've read the first 2. I think it'll be fine. Okay, good. So let's get out the whiteboard. We are keeping Enchantra, so we're going to get that on there. Okay, so far, Practice Makes Perfect and Magnolia Parks and Heartless Hunter are above Funny Story. Magnolia Parks. Yes, I will turn it so you guys can see it in just a second here. And then we've got Heartless Hunter. And then we have Vampires, which are going right underneath Funny Story. That will be Temptress of Tea. I'm just going to put Vampire Tea. We know what it means. New like goal is 70. Awesome. I love it. Okay, here's where we are sitting right now. As of right this moment, boop. And number 1 is Practice Makes Perfect, Magnolia Parks, Heartless Hunter, Funny Story, Temptress of Tea, The Striker, and then Wild Love. That's where we are sitting. Now I want to know how it's going for you guys. So for those of you who are doing your own preview nights, you already told me the number 1 book on your list, but after that preview, what are your top 2? Have I read the Covenant series? No. Hey, Kayla. For those of you doing your own previews, after the last 2 rounds of sprints, I want to know what is your top 2 so far. Archer's Voice, Zodiac 1. Oh my God, Zodiac is amazing. Currently in the kitchen eating Funfetti cake. I love this. Still Beating. Love. Bridgerton. Oh, so excited for you. The House of My Mother and Once Upon a Broken Heart. Yes. Once Upon a Broken Heart, I am so excited for. I finished Caraval in April. I'm really excited to get into the next series. Okay, I am going to turn off the camera so we have lots of time left for BookTube. So how was that sprint for everyone? Hi, Sarah. I previewed 3 books during that sprint. Our Infinite Hates. Thanks. Thanks, Aubrey. And then I also did Guild, and then I did Kiss the Villain. Why is Akamath so sad? Sarah J. Maas makes you feel things. That's why she's such a beloved author. If you're reading a book and you don't feel anything, that's a terrible book. Give it 1 star. If you're reading something and it gives you all the emotions, my sprint was interrupted by my mom bringing me tea. I love this for you. I love it. Kiss the Villain. This is related to Legacy of Gods. Even though it's a new series, the Legacy of Gods characters are in here. And I did not know that that was going to happen. Wow. Am I excited. This is somehow related to Killian, which is in book 1. That would be God of Malice. So this one was amazing out the gates, chapter 1. I love Rena Kent. So this just hit #1 spot on preview night. Let's be honest. So Rena Kent has been dominating my preview nights for the last 3 months. So we're not really surprised that this happened, but that's where we are. Then I did Our Infinite Fates. This is a romantasy. They've loved each other in 1,000 lifetimes. They've unalived each other in every one. This one was really interesting off the get-go. We have a prologue and then we have a chapter 1, and we unalive in both. It was really just action starting right out the gates. So this one I really liked. Mari, this is an age gap romance. This is a student professor romance, which is one of my favorite tropes because I love Arya and Ezra. That is one of my favorite tropes when done correctly. I really, really like it. Slammed by Colleen Hoover. That is another one. Babysitter Club made it to the top. Oh, Aubrey, I love that your daughter is also doing her own preview night. That is amazing. It's so much fun. You find your 5-star reads so much faster. Then I also read Guild. I must say, I was not anticipating a spice level of a 10 out of 10 off of chapter 1. This is incredibly spicy, but what was so different about it was I was trying to figure out what exactly was happening. Was this a spice scene where we liked the boy, or was this a spice scene where we were not liking the guy? And I got the feeling off the beginning we didn't like him. So I was kind of picturing a Littlefinger brothel from Game of Thrones, and it kind of definitely had some Game of Thrones vibes in there. And then towards the end of the chapter, it kind of switched on me. So I'm not sure that this one's going to have the political intrigue that I would like it to have. To be honest with you, the first chapter is a king being with 6 other people, and we are watching from a cage. I don't know why, but that's what we're doing, and I'm trying to figure out, do we like the king or do we not like the king? And I thought we didn't like him, which is what put me in the Game of Thrones kind of vibe. But then at the end of the chapter, we did like him. We liked him very much, and then I was confused. So I don't know. The spice was definitely spicy. This is not a book for anybody under the age of 18. It's complicated. If any of you have read Guild, can you let me know, is there a political aspect to this book, or is it basically spice? What's the vibe? Because political intrigue, I'm so here for. If it's just spice the whole way through, like Neon Gods, I'm probably not going to love it. But I'm so curious. The second book has more political. Because it sounds kind of like it's going to be. And I love a good political plot in a book. So This one was definitely intriguing. It was interesting to say the least, but yeah, we started off with a ton of spice. So I think it's gonna be one of those you have to be in the right mood for it. Yep, 2 has a political plot line. Oh, see, I love a good political plot line. So that might rank it up a tish higher for me. Has anyone read Guild? How many stars did you guys give it? If you've read it, how many stars? Because that's really gonna help me figure out what to do with it. Might be 3 times 3x than plot. Might be more spice than plot. I need you to buy me dinner before that much spice talks. Annie, what is it about books where I'm like, if you don't buy me coffee first, I don't want it? That was my problem with Deep End. I was like, homeboy didn't even buy me a coffee before he asked me for my list. I was like, what? What? Kiss the Village, age gap, student professor. See, that's an age gap I'm fine with. It's best for, well, boyfriend's dad, I guess, is fine too. This book is not romantic. That means it's gonna be a fun time. So true. So I'm like still that way. I know. That was my problem with Deep End. Like I would have dumped that boy so quickly. I'd have been like, ha, no, just no. But I really liked Deep End, but not the book boyfriend. So it was hard for me. All right, let's see where we are at with preview night because Kiss the Villain is at the top. Guild, ooh, I don't know what to do with Guild. I think more towards the bottom. Ooh, question mark. And then our Infinite Fates, also more towards the bottom. Okay, so let's see where we are at. We've got 14 spots. So we have, and I'm counting, we have Part of Your World. That's locked in. We have The Night and the Moth. That is locked in. We have Reread of ACOTAR, If I Want It. That's locked in. We have The Tenant, which hasn't come out yet, so I can't preview it. That is locked in. And then we also have the newest Rena Kent, which is the hockey. That comes out on May 27th. So there's that one. So just right there is 5. We're also doing Foxglove 6, Enchantra 7. Kiss the Villain is 8. Practice Makes Perfect makes 9. Magnolia Parks is 10. So I'm feeling good about those 10, and I have 3 left to preview. Once Upon a Broken Heart, I really want to get to, and I know some of you guys wanted to buddy read that. And you guys just hit your like goal of 70,000 likes. Yes, you guys are killing it on the like front tonight. I love it. Are we just doing Once Upon a Broken Heart for buddy reads? Drop a heart in the comments if we are. Because I just need to know. If that's like a locked in buddy read, I'm just going to put it on the list. Thanks, Lindsay. Elise says yes. That's a locked in. Lindsay says yes. Jen says yes. Raylene says don't feel pressured. I do though. I loved Caraval and I want to keep reading the series with you guys. So I think I'm just going to lock in Once Upon a Broken Heart. Once Upon... Once Upon a Broken Heart. OOABH. Is that right? OOABH. I'm terrible with acronyms. I'm saying yes. Red Queen is good. I gave it 3 stars. My husband loved it. He gave it 5. So. Oh, she can't spell upon apparently. There we go. Oh, the things you learn. She can't spell upon. I don't know why I thought it was an O. In book club for the buddy reads. Yes. Who's hosting Once Upon a Broken Heart for book club? Is anyone hosting it? Please say yes. Raylene is. Okay, good. Good. That makes me feel so much better. Okay, Part of Your World, Night in the Moth, ACOTAR, The Tenant, The New Rena Kent, Once Upon a Broken Heart, Kiss the Villain, Practice Makes Perfect, Magnolia, Foxglove, and Enchantra. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And I have how many? 14? So I have 3 left. Ooh, I'm a liar because we are definitely doing Fearless. Fearless? Oh, I almost missed it. The New Rena Kent is the very end of the month. Yes, that is coming out on the 27th. And I already have it pre-ordered. I used part of my Amazon card for that as a present. So, woohoo. Okay, Fearless is happening. So I was supposed to read it this month and I didn't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh God, that means there's only 2 left. So we are dropping our Infinite Fates. We're dropping Guild. Oh God, we're dropping Wild Love. We're dropping The Striker. And oh my gosh, this is getting wild. Still in the running. Is Zodiac Academy 7, Assistant to the Villain, From Lukov with Love, Heartless Hunter, Funny Story, and Vampire. The Vampire Tea book. And then I have 3 left. I have, what is remaining? The Ashes. This is the 2nd book in Crowns Anaxia. Technically 3rd. I read the first one. Then there was 6 Rose Somethings, which was a novella. And then there was this one. From Lukov with Love is still in the running. And then we've got Mistborn. And I have one more on Kindle. I know I do. What was my other one on Kindle? Oh, Daughter of No Worlds. You're telling me. Uh-huh. That's on my TBR for May. Daughter of No Worlds. You have to do Mistborn or you'll be disowned. I know. What am I going to do? Okay. So that's what I have left to preview. Daughter of No Worlds, Mistborn, and then the 2nd book in Crowns Anaxia. Jen says Mistborn, June, all caps. Do you also want to know that this is Crescent City sitting behind me? Yeah, we've got problems now, folks. We've got problems now. I won't be able to fit it in May. Wait, Jen, you're not doing it in May either? Wait. We need another April. You're telling me. Mary would also Mistborn. That's what you, me, and several other people said. We were reading Mistborn together, didn't we? Put Mistborn on the shelf. Yay, I don't have to read it. Woohoo! Okay. It's going back. Boop. Oh, now it says no. Lindsay's crying. No, I ordered it. Oh. Okay, fine, it's coming back. Lindsay, even if you order it, we can still read it in June. I ordered it. Okay, now I feel extra pressured. Yeah, we can. Okay, yes. Okay, cool. We can read it in June. Woo! Okay, I've got 2 books left. 2nd Crown Anaxia and Daughter of No Worlds. So let's do one more short sprint. Unless we just drop Daughter of No Worlds. Would anyone be sad if we just didn't preview it and we just dropped it? No. Don't do Daughter of No Worlds yet. Okay, bye. We want that one for June also? We can wait to do June. I've got 4 left to preview, Heather says. Finish Naxia. That's this one. Okay, I do want to finish Naxia. I freaking love vampires. Like, I really want to finish this one. Same author, right? Which one? Daughter of No Worlds? It is the same author. Yes, we shall wait. We shall wait. Yes, finish Naxia. Perfect. Okay, well, that was an easy decision. I didn't realize it was the same author. It was just landed on my TBR. Sometimes that's what happens. Finish Naxia. Okay. This one's on the list. Okay, so Ashes and Star Cursed is on the list. Okay, that made number what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, which means I have 1 left, which means of these 3 books, I can only keep 1. I can keep Heartless Hunter. I can keep Funny Story. I can, well, I know I want to read it. I can keep Lukov with Love. Let's be honest, I'm 30% of the way into this book. Or I can do the Vampire tea book. What do I do? What genres do you need? Well, let's see. Right now, we're pretty heavy on romance. We've got a lot of romance, and we also have a lot of romantasy. I think 1 has to go. A Funny Story is really good. Yeah, I've got such a mix. I have The Tenant, so I have a thriller. I have 2 Rena Kents, so I'm good on, the Rena Kent hockey book comes out on May 27th. So if I literally wait 3 days, I can move it to June and have 2 books. Gasp. We could do that. We could do that. We could drop the Rena Kent hockey, wait 3 days to read it in June, and then I get to keep 2 of these. Yes, they say. Okay, see, now we're thinking. Okay, 1 has to go. What are we dropping? I am 30% into this one. So this one I've already started and I'm loving. And then I have these 2. Do that. Good plan. Keep the one you started. I am dropping the hockey Rena Kent because it comes out at the very end of the month. Heartless Hunter is fake dating. And Funny Story is fake. Are you guys serious? I'm going to drop my fake dating? No. It did not come down to the fake dating trope. Son of a biscuit. Oh, can I just keep them both? I can't drop the fake dating trope. Like, this is so painful. Oh, what do I do? I'm keeping both. Watch me. I'm keeping both. I cannot drop a fake dating book. My heart can't take it. Keep them both, and if you don't get to it, roll it over to June. 100%. I like this plan. Okay, we are keeping Heartless Hunter, Funny Story, From Lukov with Love, Jesus, and ditching the Vampire Tea book that will just have to roll. So, but what happened to Zodiac Academy 7 and Assistant? They both got dropped. I had to drop Zodiac Academy. Also had to drop Crescent City. What do I do? I did. I know. I didn't make it. I am unwell. I'm sorry, Elise, but Elise, I'm reading the vampire book. I kept Crown's Anaxia. I know. Have some progress. You were 40% through. I know. I'm stressed for May. Okay, is anyone else having this problem at home? I'm thinking of a situation, it's going to be a mood reader. I am a mood reader. 100%. Make no mistakes. Assistant to the Villain, we're just going to have to try again. Zodiac Academy, we're just going to have to try again. I'm so sorry. There are other months of the year. We will get to them. I accidentally have 13 books on my list. What am I starting with? Kiss the Villain. For sure. It'll be Kiss the Villain and then Practice Makes Perfect. Are we keeping Kiss the Villain and Deviant King? No. We are keeping Kiss the Villain and that's it. I am moving the hockey one to June. But June is my birthday month, I'm just saying. Okay, Elise, as your birthday gift in June, I will finish Assistant to the Villain. That is what is going to happen. I like to give birthday gifts on here. Bree has her very own book month. So, I'm writing it down, Elise. Elise birthday gift. Finish Assistant to the Villain. There we go. I love our community. Never doubt it. Never doubt it. Mistborn is also going to be in June. Yes, Mistborn will also be in June. Yes. Should we just make it book month? Oh, we can't just make it book club book because we already have June's book club locked in. It's fine. It's totally fine. If you read book 2, I'll pre-order you book 3. What is it? We are reading Caught Up. Oh, that's right, you guys. For your May list, if you haven't read Lights Out yet, you need to read Lights Out because book 2 is the book month club for June. For those of you who did not know that. So the first 3 weeks of May is part of your world. The next 3 weeks of May is The Night and the Moth. And then the next 3 weeks is going to be Caught Up, which is the second book in Lights Out. So you guys are going to want to make sure that you have read Lights Out before we get to that one. I think a lot of you have. It's like one of my husband and Zai's favorite books. So Gage is going to be doing it. I have it on hold on Libby. Lights Out says 6 weeks. All I have on my TBR is Kiss the Villain. I can't decide what to choose. I think that that's why Matt's reading it. I think so. Kira, I think so. I think Matt's planning on doing that one with us. I got Dawn to read Lights Out. Yeah, my husband loved it. It's so good. It's like the funniest book ever. Everyone's like, it's dark romance. I'm like, it's like a level 1. Nothing really dark happens. If anything, it's hysterical. It's like Butcher and Blackbird. You're like reading a comedy. Okay, Raylene needs help with her list. I'm going to turn off the camera for BookTube because we've got my list locked in and then I can help you guys with your list and I can turn the music back on. So I'm going to just turn this off.